y'all. It's your boy, Staz, the Italian Stallion, a.k.a. ESPN Staz, because I'm bringing it to you like a highlight, you feel me? I got a special interview tonight, y'all. This man is a Arizona legend, you feel me? He's been away for some time. He's out again, you know what I mean? He's out here making moves, man. Connecting with the city. Very special person in the building tonight, man. I am Arizona. Rico Bandz is in the building.
How you doing, man? How you doing?
How you living, man?
Man, I'm free.
You free? It's a blessing to have you out here, man. I could only imagine what you've been through, but at the end of the day, you're here.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Man, it feels good to have you in the building once again. Shit, it feels good
Likewise.
to be in this building, man. I've been doing interviews out in the streets, man, pulling up to studios, pulling up to different spots, and I haven't been here in a minute to chop it up. So, what better way to have Rico Bandz in the building?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. So, man, let's get into it, man. I Am Arizona 2, the single, is out now.
Yes, sir. Music video shot by JD Films, produced by Amir Perry. And I'm just, I wrote this song probably like a year before I came home. I think I was in Douglas, Gila prison, and I just heard the similar beat off my tablet, and I just started writing to it. Threw it all on the line, became a millionaire. Born with that hustle in my blood, can't buy that anywhere. Took some losses on the way, the game ain't never fair. These niggas rap about the struggle, I was really there.
Really there.
And it just kicked off.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
come out like that, so I'm just like, damn.
Lots of attention on that record. Lots of support out here in the city. DJs that I know, people that I know, artists, media personalities all posting it, talking about it, man. I wanted to ask you, man, the I Am Arizona 2 record, produced by Amir Perry, who is a producer that's worked with Tupac, that's worked with Yo Gotti, that's worked with some major artists, 2 Chainz, Ice Cube,
Rick Ross, Clips. I mean, the list goes on and on.
List goes on.
He was signed to Tony Draper, Suave House too. Yeah, he's been around for a while.
And I was doing some research on some years ago. You had records with him back then. How did that relationship come about? How did you meet Amir Perry?
I met Amir Perry through Rockadollar, which is a good friend of mine.
Rock Daniels.
Yes, we're from the same neighborhood. And I always looked up to him, man. When I was coming up, man, he was like our Dr. Dre of Arizona.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I used to buy beats from Rockadollar. I used to record over at the studio, and at that time, Gigolo, we called him Gigolo. He was a engineer over there and producer. And I think he had did one song for me called He's So Gangster. And from there on, we just started working together, man. And we're great friends now, you know what I'm saying? And this is like a while back, like 04, 05 or something.
Yeah. That's dope, man. How has the response been for you for the record? When you dropped it and people started hitting you, posting it, what was going through your mind like, damn, this response is crazy? Like, what did you make of all of it?
The response I had first was when I was in prison. When I finished it and I had the beat and I rapped it for, a few friends and stuff. The response in there was crazy, right? Then the first day I came home, take me to the studio. So I hit Debo Lottie. He takes me to Brian's studio, I think, and I drop it. And I'm like, damn, it sounds like I ain't heard myself record in a while. So I'm like, this shit sounds crazy. So I immediately sent it to Amir Perry. I'm like, man, mix this. Make a beat similar to this. Take these sounds out, boom, boom, boom. He sent it back like, boom, this it. I'm like, damn. And then the response of, like, I'm like, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not used to getting so much love. I'm used to getting hated on, or people just like, oh, man, he's trash or whatever. But now people are showing me love. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not used to that side. It's like, still, it's like, is this for real or is this fake? Y'all got something, you know what I'm saying? You about to pull out your back pocket and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, damn, okay, cool. Because I dropped the album called I Am Arizona. At that time I was going by C Thug. I was signed to Warner Brothers, and then Thiz Nation, Town Thizness put the record out.
Wow.
Um, and I had like Lil Boosie on there. Um, Mr. Fab was on there. Glasses Malone was on there. Juice, Willie North Pole, Little Flip, um, Young Buck, Dollar from Convict Music. Um,
Wow.
I mean,
Dollar.
yeah, Dollar. I had
Wow.
I had one of the last records before he passed away.
Rest in peace. Dollar.
He had the single with Tupac.
Hmm.
Who the fuck is that?
Yep.
Yeah, so y'all can look at that. Look up that record on iTunes or Apple
Big record.
Music. It's called C Thug, I Am Arizona. So that's why I call this record I Am Arizona too.
Got you. Got you. Speaking of Debo Lottie, Maserati, we had a conversation a while ago about, you know, he's an OG out here that I talk to.
Yeah.
You know, and get some game from, you know, advice from. I was like, you know, I wanna boost the platform. You know, I wanna, you know, get some people with motion. You know, people who, you know, really are real are from here, really from here. You know, really have something going. And he said Rico Bandz. He just got out. I said Rico Bandz. You know, who's Rico Bandz? I was like, you know, because, you know, I grew up, I grew up in Chandler, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I didn't get into the music shit until I was done playing basketball.
Okay.
So I was like, okay.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
32. Okay.
Yeah, 32. So I was like, okay. And then my research, I'm like, oh, shit. Like, dude is really, really doing something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But anyway, shout out Debo Lottie, Maserati, man. Good dude. So the video for I'm Arizona 2, man, what picture were you trying to paint with that video? What story were you trying to tell people with that video?
To be honest, I had a vision when I was locked up, and I was like, I'm gonna get with my boy J-Bo
Mm-hmm.
and JD. So I just let them create it.
Mm-hmm.
And Anthony, they did the lighting on it. So JD was like, "Do you trust me?" I said, "Bro, I always trust you. Let's go."
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he created.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited for the next video. I put a couple inputs in there and stuff like that, and we always work well together.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's dope.
like, I mean, it's amazing to be home 60 days and accomplish so much. Just giving out positive energy and staying away from the negative.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the Arizona hip hop community is so, like, 1 minute they love you, 1 minute they don't. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you fuck with somebody, you fuck with somebody. You know what I'm saying? You just don't be just, this way and then that way. You know what I'm saying? In this industry, like, you'll be chopping up with somebody and then they'll just backstab you.
Mm-hmm.
Or they'll sell you a beat and then sell another person a beat.
Mm-hmm.
Or, don't even want to give you the files, or, you know what I'm saying? Or record you and be like, yeah, that shit dope, and then be like, oh, that shit is trash.
Mm-hmm.
And there's crab in a bucket. You know what I'm saying? There's crabs in a bucket here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And, like, we should be pushing one another to get to the top instead of pulling down.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else that's not even from Arizona can come here and blow this up, or y'all will treat them or her, him or her a certain way. But then when you have a native that's here, it's like, oh man, fuck him, he's trash, or this and that, or this and that.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
So we have no choice but to leave Arizona and go outside, to the Midwest or to the South or to the East Coast or California, because our own city won't show us no love.
Yeah.
They act like they do, but then they really don't.
Yeah.
And it's with everybody, the radio stations, podcasts, producers, studios. It's all the same shit. Like, damn, I've been here for a minute, but y'all rather put this person on, or you know what I'm saying? Get behind this person when you have raw talent right in your own city.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. I think that's the main issue out here, like you said. Bootleg Kev, one of the biggest, radio podcast guys in hip hop. Crabs in Bucket. That's what he said about Arizona.
Yeah.
Because he's from here.
Yeah.
He said that. And I agree, because it's like.
That's probably why he left.
Yeah. Yeah. These other cities that's booming right now, LA, Miami, Atlanta, it's a lot of hate, but it's a lot of support too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that's important. When you came out, the first post on your Instagram, the Rolls Royce, with the finesse 2 times blasting.
Yeah.
Since you came out, the first video, how much attention did you get? You know, what was the response to that post? Was people blowing your phone up like, "Hey, yo, where you at?" Like,
Man,
what's going
I
on?
did not open up my Facebook for like a month.
Really?
Yeah, the Instagram, I want to get on Instagram, but the Facebook, I'm like, man, I'm not. This just too much at one time. I'm talking about the phone. I
Mm-hmm.
had my daughter's phone. I had my son's phone. I was using everybody else's phone. Today, it's like, look, we tired. We tired. You got to go to. You got to get your own phone.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
tired of
yeah.
people calling me.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, come on, man. I don't want no phone. As soon as I got a phone, I'm like, damn. Where was the love at when I was locked up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where was the messages? Where was the letters?
Yeah.
Not picking up the phone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sending me straight to voicemail or blocking my calls.
Man.
You know, so I'm like, this shit is crazy.
Why do you think it's like that?
Out of sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Man.
They on to the next. You know,
Mm-hmm.
trying to find you and someone else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to find you and that person, or you know what I'm saying? Like, out of sight, out of mind, man. It happens all the time. This is my second time down. You know, that was my second time down. So yeah, out of sight, out of mind, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It's crazy.
it's lonely at the bottom and it's lonely at the top.
Mm-hmm. You said when I was locked up, I was in hell, but
Mhm.
all I could count on was Allah.
Yeah.
Was the man up above. You know, how important was, you know, looking to him to get you through the struggle and just knowing that, you know what, I need to stay down. This is gonna be over. This isn't gonna be forever. You know, how did that give you like any peace of mind at all while you were in there? Like, you know what, I'm gonna keep, praying, and I'm gonna get through this.
At the time when I turned myself in, I was already going through something. You know what I'm saying? Like mentally,
Hmm.
depression and stuff like that. You know, I didn't even tell nobody.
Okay.
I had checked myself into my primary care, and I'm like, man, something wrong with me. I knew something was wrong with me. I'm drinking more, smoking weed, and I'm
Hmm.
popping pills and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with me? I'm losing weight.
Hmm.
Um, just everything had, you know, just hit deep. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I went through in my whole life. And I'm like, damn, I got to go sit down again.
Hmm.
Damn, should I run?
Yeah.
Are you going to stay? Are you going to be here for me? You know what I'm saying? You know, those like, damn, who's going to be here?
Hmm.
You know, I got this big ass 5-bedroom house, and I'm just sitting back like, damn, I got to go sit down.
Hmm.
So when I got there, you know, I'm just like, damn, this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Um, I knew a lot of people that was there, or they heard of me, or was family somewhere down the line. Going to prison has never been a problem for me, you know, GP, you know, not PC. And it was just like the environment, man. You know, either you was going to be drinking, either you was going to be smoking weed, smoking spice, smoking cigarettes, shooting heroin, you know, popping pills, you know, perks, the fentanyls.
Hmm.
It was, or you know, shooting up, snorting it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, that's what they were doing. So, you know, if you're in a place like that, you're in a dark hole, your mind is telling you to try this. You know, how does that feel?
Hmm.
And when it got to that point, I never did no drugs in there. But I had a friend that was, you know, mentally he let it get, you know, he let it sink in and get to him.
Hmm.
And I said, man, how does that feel? He was like, man, like a Percocet on 10. My mind is telling me, man, you need to try this. Because at that time before I turned myself in, I was, you know, popping Percocets. Not the fentanyl, but, you know, 30, just hearing it, you know, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Sipping syrup, popping pills, drinking, or whatever. And I'm like, nah, man, I can't do this. So I told him, I said, man, stay away from me. And I just went back to my bunk and just picked up that Quran and just started praying.
Hmm.
Started praying. Like, man, get on your deen, man.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I knew once I tried that, it'll be over.
Hmm.
Because I love downers. You know what I'm saying? I was sipping syrup for 20 years. So I'm like, nah, man, I can't go that route. And I'm looking at people daily deteriorate from drugs in here. And if it was 50 people in my pod, I say about 40 of them was on drugs
Wow.
or on alcohol or, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, had some type of addiction. And we're all just caged up in there like that. And I'm like, nah, man, I ain't gonna be able to do it. So I had some good brothers, Muslim brothers, Hebrew brothers, just good brothers overall, just all different races, man. And we would just uplift our other, I can't even talk, uplift each other and motivate each other to be great. You know what I'm saying? Working out, reading. We had the band room, so I was still like doing music, creating music in prison with a live band over the songs I already had.
Wow.
You know, planning to do concerts and stuff until the COVID hit, and they shut us down.
Wow.
So that was my getaway. You know, for like 3 hours out of the day, maybe like 3 times a week. That was my getaway. And then once they took that from me, I'm back into like, damn, that was my freedom. Yeah, man, but it was rough. And, you know, he uplifted me, Allah uplifted me, and, you know, mentally, spiritually, physically, in all aspects, man. And it took me, I say about 2 years to get like all the way 100% right.
Okay. And you were in there for, how long were you there for?
This one was like 3 years.
3 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
And I got out 90 days early on the second chance program.
Cool. That's what's up.
Yeah. Got my GED in prison and stuff like that too.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Helped a lot of people. Men of recovery, cognitive thinking. I got a lot of certificates. They're held in my box.
That's cool. Any important, I shouldn't say important, powerful books or anything? Did you do anything like that in there?
I like the Master Key System, Charles H. Hurnell. I like that one.
Okay.
Damien John, I had his book on the CD. My cousin sent me that. The Rich Dad Poor Dad. You know, when I read it a few years ago.
Familiar with that one.
Yeah. But then when I got the audio, I understood it even more. You know what I'm saying? So I would just play it over and play it over again until it's like boom, it's in there. So I like listening to audios more than reading. I understand it more.
Got you. For all y'all that's out there going through something, man, check this game out, man. You know, there's always, you know, a light at the other side. If you just take that first step and, you know, really, you know, take that leap of faith, you know what I mean? You could change your life around for the positive.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
And really change other people's lives.
And change other people's lives. You know, because the better you are as a person, the more you will attract people.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Whether you go on weight issues, drugs, family, anything like that. You know what I mean? You'll be a more powerful and confident person mentally.
Yes, sir.
Physically. You know what I mean? So that's good stuff, man. So I was doing some research, man. Mike Rashid, man. Pretty prominent figure on Instagram. I was you know, looking around. He flew out and chopped it with you.
Yeah.
Talk about how that came about and how that conversation went.
Me and Mike been friends for a while.
And who is Mike Rashid for those that don't know?
Mike Rashid, he's a big influencer, bodybuilder on Instagram. He has a company called Ambrosia Collective. Has good product on there, good, clean, healthy, plant-based products. Look him up. But he's a good friend of mine. We used to rap together. You know, we've been around each other for a while. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I did I Am Arizona, he brought his son to my mother's house and recorded the verse holding his son.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like,
wow.
And at this time he was going by, don't get mad at me, he was going by CNQ, and he had a clique called Man Up Squad. So Amir Perry was a part of it, Willie North Pole, like all the top dogs was a part of the Man Up Squad. And yeah, man, he was there for me when I was on the run. He was there for me when I was in prison. He sent me money. And he's there for me now, man. He was like, bro, we in this together, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, shit, come be a part of this. And now I'm a part of Ambrosia Collective, you know, and moving forward, I got a promo called. I got a promo code. It's Rico Bandz.
Mm-hmm.
All together, Rico Bandz. You get 10% off. And I have some content, some reels and stuff that I shot a couple weeks ago that we're getting ready to post on Instagram.
Okay, and what is Ambrosia Collective for those that don't know?
It is this ain't you got I can't even think right now. All these questions. Ambrosia Collective is help me out.
Like a protein
Yeah,
supplement.
it's protein. Ambrosia Collective is a protein supplement.
Supplements, healthy supplements.
Yes, sir. Plant-based, clean.
Plant-based, okay.
Very clean.
Got you. And you mentioned, well, we were talking off camera, you said the sea moss.
Yeah, the sea moss. I take sea moss every day. The pre-workout, I don't like to take pre-workout that gets me like super like jittery and stuff like that after I take it. You know what I'm saying? So the mushroom enhanced pre-workout is real good, man. So I take that every day.
Got you. That's what's up, man. And there's a website for that?
Yes, ambrosiacollective.com.
AmbrosiaCollective.com. Dope for sure. I saw something on your Instagram. You made a quote. You said you can pray 1,000 times a day, but if you have no faith, then what?
Man.
What does that mean for the people that don't know?
Man, you need to get closer to your Creator, because if you don't believe, how is He going to help you? How are you going to help yourself? You have to take control of your mind. You have to recondition your mind to become great. Recondition your mind to believe in a higher power, because there is a higher power. There is no one above us except Allah. You know, God, your Creator, whoever you believe in. There's no one greater than Him. And I feel like, you know, just for my experience, you know, Allah has changed my life. When I gave my all to Him, this is the benefits. This is what it is right here. My only mission in life is to make it to paradise, really. I'm not worried about the worldly things. You know what I'm saying? Anything we want in life is ours already. Like, you probably dreamed about this podcast how long ago? And look at it. It's already yours. Like, when you wake up and you say, hey, man, I want to get those Jordans right there. You may not have the money, but you're going to go work for 2 weeks, and then you're going to go get them. It's yours already. You've seen it. You want it. It's yours. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to paradise. I don't want to burn forever. And I know one day that we all have to go.
Yep.
Born a king, die a God.
Man, wow. Born a king, die a God, man. Just let that sink in real quick. Because that's some real talk right there. Yeah, man. I guess, you know, to wrap it up real quick, because, you know, you got places to be. You know, what can the people expect from Rico Bandz coming in the future, man? I mean,
we have new music coming out, new videos. If you into cannabis, go to any dispensary and go get Tree Junkie. You know, it's we got good, clean, exotic, good smoke. I'm getting ready to open up Mouthful of Bands again. We're gonna do grills, we're gonna do chains, stuff like this. Like, we created this, me and my boy Khalik.
that thing icy, that thing
That's
chunky.
heavy too. It's heavy.
Oh yeah, that's chunky. That's his fire. Was it? That's Bands on Bands.
So Bands on Bands is a new company as well.
Is that a label or a company?
Label.
Label. Okay, got you.
Label's a new label as well. I have Bandz Investments, where we deal into real estate as well. We buy homes, fix and flip them. You know what I'm saying? I rent them out. You know, what else am I doing? Turo. We got cars on Turo and stuff like that.
Great hustle.
Yeah. Man, we just grinding right now. You know, that's what it is. You know, that's what it's all about. Going into partnership with 98 point, is it 9?
98.9.
Yeah, 98.9. That's the radio station, right?
Yeah.
Going in partnership with them. We're just trying to get everything right with the lawyers and stuff like that. And just moving forward. That's what it's all about, man. Just staying positive. That's it, man.
No, that's real, man. That's real.
And I got one more other thing. Got a clothing line coming out, but I'm going to give you a shirt. I can't give out the name right now. It's real.
Okay.
Yeah. And shout out to Rotten Hearts, man, for this shirt right here.
I'm about to say, yo, that shit is cold.
Yeah, shout out to Rotten Hearts, man. He blessed me. Rotten Hearts blessed me with some clothes when I came home. And Flylac, you heard of Flylac?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Flylac, I think he gave me like $3,000 worth of merchandise, man. And when he created Fly Like, we were in prison together. He did time with me as well, my first bid, and I seen the like the creation, I seen him creating it, and to see where it's at now, I'm like, man, it's amazing. And he called me, he's like, bro, I got some merch for you. Get over there, give me leather bags, leather backpack, and here you go, boo. I'm like, damn, bro, thank you. 'Cause I ain't had shit, you know what I'm saying? I just had a little money,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But I ain't had to go to the mall for about a month.
Yeah.
So I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, Riding Hearts and Fly Like.
Salute to them, man. Ron Hart's Fly Like.
And Robberware. I can't forget about
Robberware.
Robberware.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
It's a company called Robberware.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. Well, Rico Bandz, man.
And future reference.
One more thing.
And future reference.
Arizona Mills Mall, right?
Yes, sir.
Future reference.
Desert Sky, Sam and Hassan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ahmad, man, they blessed me, man. They're my brothers, man. The whole time I was down, Sam looked out for me, looked out for my kids, for school and everything. The outfit that I was wearing when I came home, he blessed me with that. Man, I love him, man.
That's
I love all of them, man.
Yeah. They got some drip over there, y'all.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They got the drip, sneakers, you know, belts, the BB Simon belts, you know what I mean? They got a lot of shit over there. Hats.
I need a BB, what is it called?
BB Simon.
I need a BB Simon belt. I ain't never had one.
The crystal ones.
I ain't never had one, man.
Yeah.
I just take a shoestring and tie it on my pants. Fuck it. I'm old school.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, shit, that's what's up, man. Like I was saying, man, Rico Bandz in the building, y'all. He got to get up out of here, man. But first and foremost, man, I just want to tell you once again, it's an honor, bro.
Man, thank you. Likewise, man.
For having you pull up. You know, obviously you got a lot going on. You know, you still getting your life back together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I know, you know, shit can get, shit can get tricky sometimes. But, you know, here at AZWay 2 Active, man, we appreciate you. And we're glad you're home, bro.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Because, you know, at the end of the day, you're a talented artist, bro. You know what I mean? And there's a void, I think, in Arizona, you know, missing for that real shit. You know what I mean? That real shit / that boss talk, because you are a boss too.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Hell yeah. And obviously you've been through a lot. So it's not fake. It's like, it's genuine, real shit, real stories.
All I can do is just tell my story. I can't tell no one story or make anything up, man. I'm just, you know, just to hear it, just to help and give game and knowledge of, you know, you could do this, but this is what could happen. You know, it's either, you know, prison or the grave. You know, I made more money legit than I did doing illegal things.
Yeah.
And I never knew that you can make money like that until I started transitioning, changing my life. So that's what I'm all about, man, uplifting and helping, you know what I'm saying? I want to create generational wealth for my family, for my kids, and I don't want them to end up making the same mistakes I did or, you know, watching somebody else that's doing anything that's negative. So I'm on them like, no, you're not doing this. No, I don't care how old you are.
Yeah.
We're going to go and do this. Because I still have a person doing that for me. You know what I'm saying? And I love them to death. Like, man, no, we're not doing it. You need to think. You need to walk outside, you know, open the door, you walk around in a circle, and check yourself, man. You free.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Y'all heard it first, man. AZWay 2 Active. Staz, I'm back in the studio, man. I've been away for a minute. It feels good, man. We got Rico Bandz in the building, man. Once again, it's a pleasure, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Likewise.
Yes, sir. AZWay 2 Active. Staz, the Italian Stallion, a.k.a. ESPN Staz, because I'm bringing it to you like a highlight, you feel me? This is AZWay 2 Active, Rico Bandz, and we out this bitch. Peace.